So this story's been floating around the internet. This McDonald's employee took the life of the manager at McDonald's because her hours were getting cut and she couldn't take it no more. So she just went ahead and took matters in her own hands. No, she didn't just go find another job, which is a McDonald's job. You can literally walk down the street and find another McDonald's job. They're not very hard to find. Um, but yeah, she's going to spend her life in prison now because of this. She pretty much documented her mental breakdown for like the past month before this led up to this. Um, and I want to react to it. I honestly think this is kind of scary in a way. It's like one of those, the true scary stories you see on YouTube. Um, when you see like the victim or the killer, you see videos of them leading up to the action, and it's kind of eerie to me when you see somebody like record their actions before they do it, or you see the victim before they pass away. Um, it's always been kind of creepy to me, but I thought I'd react to it with you guys. I saw a little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I guess she was just going on a crazy rant before the incident happened. Let's go ahead and watch it. Dang, that's crazy. I'm guessing that's the
Nah, this
weapon.
stays at home though. I'm not gonna bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess. I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully.
So I just feel like this is kind of like how she looks very young too. She looks like she's like 19, 20. Um, where we have this kind of entitlement, the younger generation, like everything has to go their way, or they're gonna make a big scene about it. They're gonna automatically hate that person if they look at them the wrong way. So she's just on shit rather than her just finding another job, keep it quiet, find another job. She goes on the internet and rants about it, and I kind of feel like this might have led her to it because maybe people were encouraging her to like do something about it. Because people say some crazy stuff when you have no face and you're just on the internet. You can say some wild stuff and people might believe you and do it. So I kind of feel like her ranting about her manager on social media kind of led her up to it. Maybe people were encouraging her to do it. So it's just crazy to think about it.
I'm telling you, she's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when it's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens.
So I totally understand what she's talking about. There are managers like that who freak out over the littlest stuff. Um, you could be having actually a pretty good day, and you see the manager in the background panicking, and it's not even a big deal, but they're panicking. It's just how the person they are, um, and they might say some stuff that may personally offend you. But at the end of the day, you kind of just shrug it off and wipe it off. It's work. People get stressed out, and you just do your job and go home. Um, some people could just take it on the chin and say whatever. Like I used to work fast food when I was younger. I worked some security too. So you get like a security guard, you get threats a lot. I just let it roll off. I don't really let it get to me. I'm wearing the uniform when I go home. It's not personally affecting me. It's just at work. So some people at work though, like this lady right here, she doesn't know how to let it go. She takes it personally. She lets it to get to her mind, and she rants about it on the internet. So it's crazy that if you are in an environment like that and you don't like the manager, just leave. Find another job. It's not that hard.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. So fuck, it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So her all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that.
So that's wild if she did say that. If she's talking down to you like children, saying that she needs to take off her belt and beat you guys, that's when you go up to the store manager and corporate. When managers are talking to you like that, it's not grounds to freaking do what she did to her. But if a manager is out there, doing that to you, go tell somebody higher up. Because believe it or not, when you're like a crew member, you have a lot more rights than a manager, because the manager's more responsible. They have more responsibilities. They go to class. They have to be, the responsible one, the overseer, and you're just the one on the floor getting paid minimum wage. So at the end of the day, if you do have some sort of a type of abuse like that, like someone's threatening you, go tell somebody higher up. And if not, go to the state. If the corporate won't do nothing, go to the state. Have solid proof, record it, write it down, notate it, and have the state get involved with it. Because that's what I like about this country. Because if you're treated unwell like that, nobody does anything, you can just go to the state and they'll do something about it. Then they'll really pay attention to you.
That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't.
So, that's a crazy filter. But, the way she talks too, I feel like she might not be as educated. When you talk to somebody and the way they speak to you and how they use like words and stuff, you can kind of tell like, hey, I don't think they're very educated. And I heard that when people are not educated, they get angry very quickly. She doesn't sound very educated. And that's maybe the reason why she violently lashed out and took her life, because she just doesn't know how to handle it. Her mental capacity can't handle the stress and somebody like looking over them telling them what to do. That's just my opinion, though.
I was wrongfully treated today at work.
What the heck?
I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times.
That is
my name kept getting
strange.
Called. I was doing a great job.
It looks like she's like doesn't have a soul. Like she's just sitting there, like when somebody like just doesn't have emotions anymore. That's what she's acting like right now. That's very scary, man. It's I don't know. It freaks me out watching these kind of videos. I don't know about you guys, but it freaks me out.
I kept getting sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character. So although I went out of character, all I could say was stop talking to me. That's all I could say. Stop talking to me. And to walk into my space, still bothering me, and I said, get away from me. Please get out of my space if you don't mind. I can't talk right now, and you still continue to touch me. That made me very unhappy. It was ridiculous. Because I know that I'm a great person, and I know I won't be tolerating that.
Dang.
So since they decided to bully me, let the universe show them what's next.
Dang, that's
because it wasn't right.
That's so creepy, bro.
It was ridiculous. And there will be hell to pay for that.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Without a doubt.
That's creepy. That's so creepy. So I this might be the video before she went and did it. Like I said, if you're being harassed at work and physically abused too, like getting touched and poked, then go tell somebody. It's just crazy how she didn't just go tell somebody. Like I could see if she tried to tell everybody, I could understand that a little bit more. Obviously, the what she did doesn't justify it at all. but I could see why her mindset is like, okay, this is the only way out to do this. Which it's like, man, you're gonna do this over a McDonald's job, over McDonald's out of all the places. I don't know. It just kind of makes me think about like how the mental state for a lot of people are nowadays. They feel like that they once they get a job, they feel like they can't get another job, and this is the only job on the planet, and I can't go anywhere else. And this person has to pay for making my life hell at work. I mean, there's been plenty of times where I've worked with people, and they made my life hell. Like I've had managers that I had to listen to, and they treated me like crap. And I had to deal with them for like a year. Sometimes, God willing, they got transferred or fired because they just do it to everybody else and they get fired. So, I thank God for that. But, if you're watching this video and you're in the same situation like this girl, and there's a manager that's being like that to you, like touching you, threatening you, go tell somebody higher up. Go tell, the state. You even call law enforcement if they're threatening your life. Go ahead and call the cops. Then there'll be a story. There'll be some paper trails for that manager. But the heinous act happened, and she's probably gonna face life in prison for just a McDonald's job. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna have any sympathy for her because this woman had 6 kids. 6 kids. So over a freaking job at McDonald's for negligence, you're gonna take away 6 kids' mother. So all those kids, if they don't have family, they're gonna be in the system. You ruined lives. You literally ruined 6 lives, and then she has a husband, and then sisters, mom and dad, cousins. You ruined many people's lives because you weren't being treated fairly at work. I understand that there's people who become managers and they take it too far and they act like they're freaking God, and they're not. But this isn't the way to go. Now she's gonna have to be facing life in prison. This is life in prison. Well, depending what state she's in. Hopefully, she gets life in prison. I think she should. But just a sheer fact that a lot of people nowadays, the younger generation, feel like there's nothing else to, no other options but to just commit heinous acts. That's the only way to get out of the situation. So it's just sad to see that, and I don't want to point out the fact that it's a black on black crime. I'm pretty sure it's not covered like it should be. I found this on Twitter. It's not like blowing up everywhere. So I don't want to bring race into it, but this is another black on black crime that's not noticed, and it's a mental health issue too. People have mental health struggles, and just as simple as getting criticized at McDonald's will lead them to commit homicide. It's freaking crazy to me. So what do you guys think about this? You guys think this is the most heinous thing you've seen so far in 2025? I mean, obviously there's other heinous stuff, but just knowing about this, how this manager wasn't doing very good and kind of neglecting her crew, lost her life because of it. And I'm pretty sure if she knew that, she would have not have done all that. She probably would have took her foot off the gas. But what do you guys think about this video? Go ahead and like this video if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video.